Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to Jinjin's Cosmic. If you didn't happen to be here, perhaps it's time to meet your soul. Libra, what if I told you that every quiet sacrifice you have ever made was recorded, not in a book of judgment, but in a sacred ledger of the soul? What if every time you chose peace over being right, every time you gave from a place of lack, every time your heart broke in silence, you were not losing, but investing? You were making deposits into a spiritual vault, one that operates on a divine economy far beyond human comprehension. For so long, you have been the master of quiet endurance. You've lived a life that, from the outside, may have seemed steady, perhaps even simple, but inwardly, you have weathered storms that would have leveled mountains. You have navigated seasons of profound inner drought while still managing to be an oasis for others. And now, a moment is approaching, a moment of sacred accounting. It is a cosmic recalibration, a divine return on an investment of faith so deep and so silent, even those closest to you never witnessed its true cost. This is not about luck, Libra. It is about spiritual physics. An energy is gathering, a current is turning in your favor, preparing to deliver a breakthrough so significant that it will rewrite the narrative of your life. And it will arrive with such breathtaking speed and undeniable grace that no one, not even the family who watched you struggle, will see it coming. They witnessed the strain, but they could not see the strength it was forging within you. They saw the moments of loss, but they were blind to the spiritual assets you were accumulating. This is your confirmation. The universe is about to open its books and settle your account. So before we delve into the beautiful mechanics of this miracle, I want you to anchor this truth in your spirit. Declare it with me in the comments below. My soul is ready to receive its divine inheritance. Let this be more than words. Let it be an opening, a conscious act of allowing the floodgates to finally release. Stay with this journey until the end. Because the blessing that is unfolding is not just about what you will receive. It is about who you have become in the waiting. The final revelation is a mirror, and in it, you will finally see yourself as heaven has seen you all along. The hidden season of soul forging. Libra, there is a chapter of your life that has no audience. It is a story told in the quiet language of midnight prayers, of tears shed into a pillow so no one would hear, of a strength summoned from the deepest well of your being just to face another day with a smile. This was your hidden season. It was a period where you felt utterly alone, not because you were unloved, but because the nature of your trial was intensely personal, a sacred contract between you and the universe. In this season, you made sacrifices that have no name. You poured from a cup that felt perpetually empty, offering counsel, comfort, and stability to others, while your own foundations felt like they were turning to sand. You mastered the art of being the calm in everyone else's storm, while a tempest raged within your own heart. You chose forgiveness when your soul screamed for justice. You chose silence when your ego yearned to defend itself. You chose to keep showing up, day after day, with a grace that defied your circumstances. Do you remember those nights, Libra? The ones where the weight of it all felt unbearable, and you would look out into the darkness and whisper, "Is anyone there? Does anyone see?" The profound truth is that you were seen. Every single moment was witnessed. Every selfless act, every patient breath, every time you swallowed your own pain to soothe another's, it was all being meticulously recorded. You weren't being punished or ignored. You were being forged. Most souls would shatter under such sustained pressure. They would grow bitter, become cynical, or simply give up. But you, Libra, possess a unique spiritual alchemy. You have the capacity to take pain and transmute it into wisdom, to take solitude and transform it into a deeper connection with the divine. This hidden season was your crucible. It was designed to burn away everything that was not authentically you, to strip you down to the unshakable core of your spirit. And now, heaven is ready to respond to that refined essence. The breakthrough that is coming is not a reward for your suffering. It is a direct result of the person you became through your suffering. It is recognition. It is the universe saying, I see you. I saw the purity of your heart when no one else did. You have passed the test of character, and the vault that has been sealed with your name is now ready to be opened. This isn't just a financial shift, it is a spiritual coronation, the divine reversal, when destiny says yes. There is a moment in every hero's journey where the tide turns. For ages, it can feel like you are swimming against a relentless current. Every door you knock on remains locked. Every prayer seems to hang unanswered in the air. You begin to wonder if perhaps you are asking for the wrong thing, or worse, if you are simply not worthy of the asking. Libra, hear this, and let it settle deep within your bones. The delay was not a denial. It was a period of intense preparation. The universe was not saying no, it was saying, not yet. You are not yet ready to hold the weight of the blessing I have for you. You needed that hidden season to build the spiritual muscle, the emotional resilience, and the humble wisdom required to manage what is coming. And now, the cosmic clock has struck the hour. Without any logical warning, a divine yes has been decreed over your life. The energetic locks are dissolving. The doors you had long given up on are beginning to swing open on their own. Opportunities that once seemed impossibly distant are now actively seeking you out. And it is all happening with a startling lack of effort on your part. This is the hallmark of a divinely ordained breakthrough. It does not come through the channels you expected. It is not orchestrated by the people you thought would be your saviors. It arrives through the most unexpected avenues. A sudden insight, a conversation with a stranger, an opportunity that seems to fall from the sky. It is the universe demonstrating that its resources are limitless and its methods are mysterious. Your family and friends will be astonished. From their perspective, this shift will appear to have happened overnight. They didn't see the years of plowing the rocky soil of your soul in private. They will only witness the sudden, abundant harvest. They will see the outcome, but they will be utterly blind to the process. And because of this, they may not understand it. They may attribute it to luck or good fortune, unable to grasp the profound spiritual mechanics at play. This is not a gradual incline. It is a quantum leap. It is the Joseph in prison to Joseph in the palace kind of shift. It is a full-scale reversal of fortune that is so swift and so complete, it silences all doubt. It is not just about financial abundance, it is about public redemption. It is the universe publicly validating the faith you privately held. You do not have to chase it. You do not have to force it. You simply have to be open to receive it. Your only job now is to expand your capacity to hold the blessing that is already in motion. The unseen transformation, why they won't recognize you. Libra, you have cultivated a specific kind of strength, a quiet, enduring fortitude that doesn't announce itself. You learned, perhaps in childhood, that your needs were secondary, that maintaining peace required you to absorb discord and quietly transmute it. You became the emotional bedrock for your family, the steady hand, the calm voice of reason. Because of this role you so expertly played, those closest to you built an image of you in their minds. They saw you as reliable, patient, and perhaps unchanging. They grew accustomed to a certain version of you, the one who could handle anything, the one who never complained, the one whose dreams could always be deferred for the sake of the collective. This was not born of malice, but of familiarity. They simply could not see the warrior spirit that was growing in the quiet garden of your soul. They heard your words, but they could not feel the weight of the unspoken battles behind them. They saw your smile, but they were blind to the cost of maintaining it. And so, when this divine elevation occurs, it will shatter the paradigm they have held of you. It will be so outside the realm of what they thought was possible for you that it will cause a momentary short circuit in their understanding. God saw what they could not. He saw the leader behind your gentle diplomacy. He saw the visionary behind your quiet observations. He saw the royal spirit that refused to be bowed by circumstance. And now, the universe is about to place you on a platform that reflects your true inner stature. This blessing is designed to be undeniable. It will be so clear, so divinely orchestrated, that it will bypass all human logic. Your family will have to contend with a new reality. One where you are no longer defined by your past struggles, but by your present anointing. And here is the beautiful, transformative truth. This is not about revenge or proving them wrong. It is about revelation. Your breakthrough will serve as a gentle, loving earthquake, shaking the foundations of their limited beliefs and inviting them to see with new eyes, not just to see you differently, but to see what is possible for themselves. You will not need to say a word. Your life, your peace, your newfound radiance will be the only sermon required. What has been developing in the sacred darkness of your inner world is now ready for the light, and its brilliance will be unmistakable. The spiritual inheritance, more than currency. Let us speak of the nature of this wealth. The physical manifestation will be real. There will be tangible evidence, the bank alerts, the signed contracts, the keys in your hand. The material world will reflect the inner shift. But to focus only on the money would be to miss the entire point. That is merely the shadow cast by a much greater substance. What you are truly inheriting is spiritual authority. You are stepping into a new energetic frequency. This is a divine reset, a correction of generational patterns of lack and struggle. The resources flowing to you now are not just for your comfort. They are for your assignment. They are tools for you to establish your purpose on a grander scale. You are being positioned. Your voice will suddenly carry a new weight. Your presence will open doors for others. Your name will be spoken in rooms of influence, not because of what you have, but because of who you have become. This is not about acquiring a lifestyle of luxury. It is about embodying a life of legacy. You are becoming a safe harbor, a provider of wisdom, a restorer of peace on a higher level. People will be drawn to you, not for what you can give them materially, but for the palpable sense of peace and clarity that emanates from your being. They will feel the substance of your journey, the authenticity that was forged in the fire. This is the true wealth, Libra. It is an unshakable inner peace. It is the freedom from needing external validation. It is the power to create, to heal, and to uplift. The money is simply the earthly resource that will allow you to execute this higher calling without constraint. You are not just being blessed, you are being entrusted. You have proven you can be faithful with little, and now you will be made a ruler over much. The harvest of a faithful heart. In the end, it all comes down to a simple, universal law. You reap what you sow. For so long, Libra, you have been sowing seeds in what felt like barren ground. Every act of kindness, every choice for integrity, every prayer whispered in faith, these were not futile gestures, they were seeds. When you chose to forgive someone who wasn't sorry, you planted a seed of profound grace in your own future. When you gave your time or energy, when you had none to spare, you planted a seed of abundance. When you held your tongue to preserve peace, you planted a seed of divine favor. You thought you were losing battles, but you were actually cultivating a field. And now, the season has turned. The ground beneath you is fertile and ready to yield its fruit. The harvest that is coming is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of spiritual agriculture. It is the direct, multiplied return on every good seed you have sown. Heaven never forgets a single one. This is your moment of culmination. The dawn is breaking on your public reward. The struggles of your hidden season were the necessary pressure that turned a lump of carbon into a flawless diamond. And now, the universe is simply placing that diamond in a setting where its light can no longer be hidden. Walk forward into this new season with your head held high, not with pride, but with the quiet confidence of a soul that knows it has been seen, tested, and found worthy. You have passed the test that breaks most others. Now, you will walk in the blessing that only the faithful receive. Embrace it, for this is not an end. It is the true beginning.